how you encourage repeat transactions and kind of keep transactions on the platform.
The only way I know of is to have dynamic supply that is novel enough that it's worth coming back to the platform again. In our two marketplaces, the first one, we kind of got a little stuck in terms of growth. We still have lots of people coming and booking, but eventually they learn how to do it on their own. It's not novel enough supply, and they do go off, right? So that one kind of it got stuck, and that's why we moved to the other one where the supply is always novel. Because when we're on our freight forwarder to carrier marketplace, we're selling actual capacity on planes, and every time you search, it's going to be different. And we have tens of carriers giving us bookable. And it sounds like really obvious that this is how you would do it in the world, but it doesn't exist until us. It's like usually what happens is freight forwarders kind of send their boxes over, and if there's room on the plane, they put them on, and if there's not, they wait for the next flight. Nobody knows where they whatever. Anyway, so novel dynamic supply is one way you can make sure that people come back. Other ways are more platform ways, right? So and I think they're less good. Like if somebody's early days still trying to figure out what you're doing, do something with dynamic supply. Because businesses are businesses. Businesses want to have everything about a vendor relationship is worth gold to them, right? So it's going to take a lot for them to move from vendor to vendor. Okay. So as a marketplace, what's your value? Like when I travel now, I don't care who I fly with anymore, almost, if I'm going to get the cheapest one. So it's very, very hard if that's not the case. Okay. But there's a whole second world of capabilities that marketplaces provide in forms of the platform, right? So if a platform is a tool, so now as a buyer, I'm using your marketplace not just to close that transaction, but let's say in our case, it's also to track the transaction afterwards, to store my documents, to get alerts about pricing, whatever it is. There are all kinds of to audit, to do an audit later, right? So if you can provide value that would be valuable independently to closing the transactions, then you can also keep the freight forwarders on. Whoever your buyers are, right? But it's complicated.